Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals. My name is Ali, and if you are new here, you are very welcome. You will be joining a lovely community of wonderful people who follow my channel. They are all kind and welcoming and lovely, and I really enjoy spending this time with them and you. Right, let's get started. I'm working in my brown Traveller's Notebook from Travellers Company, and though I promised I will be catching up in my diary, I have failed. So that's still really, it's because it's going to be such a big job. It's still on my to-do list. So what I'm going to do today is work in my memory keeping journal. And I've done a few more pages since I was last with you. This is the first one, and these pages are all happy mail pages. And then I'm going to do some journaling with me type things where I'm going to journal some family things. So this was a wonderful happy mail that I received from Dawn, one of the lovely ladies that follows my channel. I couldn't peel off the washi tape, so I cut out the back of the envelope which had the washi tape on and this beautiful cup, and I drew a little love heart there. Just because I thought it would look nice, and it reminds me of how much I love her. So she also included some stamps that she had stamped at the Travellers Caravan, is it called? I wasn't able to go as I was unwell, and I was very sad about that. So I was really happy to receive more of these stamps, and I've decorated with another part of her envelope. This was the happy mail I received from Jessica, and it was such a gorgeous envelope that I decided to just stick it in whole, and I just punched a little finger hole for the letter which is inside, and I've just covered my address with one of the little bits of ephemera that she included with her letter, and again this is cut from the envelope. So really simple, just because it was already so beautiful, just stuck it in. I've got the letter to keep forever, and I have said thank you, and I have distressed around my edges. And then my last happy mail page, this was from Leah, and she'd put this beautiful piece of paper on the envelope which has been punched out. So I wanted to keep that. So I stuck that in here, and that meant I could slot her letter into here too. And I've used a little bit of the washi tape that I purchased from her store, and I'll put her store details in the link below. And I used some more of the lovely bits and pieces that she sent to me with her name, and I purchased this lovely washi tape. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do some more journaling together, and I'm just going to start distressing. I like distressing around my page, so I'm using Vintage Photo and a little dabber, and I'm not very good at it, and I always leave the marks. Oh, I'm not going to now. I was going to say I always leave the there's one, the round marks from the dabber tool. But if I took my time, I could probably do a much neater job. And I'm going to be showing you as well my what's it called? Kodak Mini Retro 3 photo printer. It's a different printer from the one that I usually use. I'm trying to find a photo now. There's a photo, and there's a photo, and those are taken with my HP Sprocket. And I'd run out of, well, I thought I'd run out of paper. Oh, I've just found it. So I thought I'd run out of paper. So I got the other printer out, and I've forgotten how much I like it. So I'm going to use photos from that printer today. So I have distressed my edge. And the first thing that I want to celebrate in my memory keeping journal is my grandson's birthday. He turned 2, which was really cool. I'm just going to get some clips. Where's my clips? I have my Travellers Notebook brass clip, and then I have this lovely and then I have this lovely coffee clip that I received from my friend whose channel is called Snippets and Scraps. I need to catch up and see if there's any videos on her channel. I don't know about you guys, but I follow so many people that I have to go and look specifically for the ones that I want. So I thought I would start with something blue. So this was Dawn's card, which I still have with the bits in so that I don't muddle it all up. And once I've found them a home, I will put this card up in my card keeper on my wall. So I thought these really pretty little bits of paper would be nice with this photo, which has obviously got the blue theme. And it was, as I say, it was his birthday, and I'm just going to take the bottom of these photos is perforated, so you can keep it on if you want to put a sentiment or something, or you can just take it off. So that's really cool. And they are 3x3" photos, and they're lovely quality. He had a seaside theme party. Shall I rip around the edges or just leave it like that? I think I'm going to rip around the edges. I can't help myself. I'm going to take that one off too. I do like things looking ripped and torn. Who knows why? So I'm just going to I don't want to take too much off. I will have sped that up because it took me ages. So I'm going to put my photos something like that. No, I'm going to swap it round and put my photos like that, I think. Isn't it pretty? And I think just to make it stand out from the paper underneath, I'm going to take some blue Distress Oxide ink in the colour Faded Jeans. Just swap around my dabber. Oh, I think I need a new one on this brown one. Look, it's falling to pieces as I try and get it off. Yes, definitely need a new one. They don't last forever, but they do last for absolutely ages. I'm getting in a right pickle today. Look at me. A bit of Velcro. I Velcroed the dabber pads onto the back of the ink, but that's just fell off. Let me find some glue. There we go. That's that fixed. Right, I'm going to just distress around the edges of these in this blue colour, which I'm hoping will look nice with it. We'll soon see. Okay, there we go. Now all that remains is for me to stick them on the page. Oh, now my glue's running out. I'm not doing well today. Need to find another glue stick. Oh, that's no good. I can't find another glue stick, so I've got this glue and I've no idea what it is. Oh, that looks like it's got a pointy end and it's very liquid. Okay, and that's got like a brush dabber. Ooh, I don't know what glue this is. If anybody knows, let me know. Let's see if it's any good first. Oh, okay. So I wanted that one. I've forgotten what I'm doing. I want that one up here. Do I? No, down here. Oh, I don't know. Let's put it there. Oops. And then this one. Wonder how strong this glue is. Well, it's going to find out, aren't we? I have been meaning to order glue sticks for ages, and now I've finally run out. I'll have to, because the make that I want to get is this one, Cochina, which is a really cool, this is my favourite glue stick, which was a gift from Dawn, and I love it, but it's run out, and I've been meaning for months to get a new one. Right, now I've got to stick my photos on before I do any more decor. So I think I was going to go with, oh, one down here and one up here. That was it. I've done it. I don't know if that was what I originally decided, but oh well, it's done now. So let's just stick these photos. I haven't got sticker paper on, so you have to like stick them on. And I'm kind of hoping this glue is not going to cause a problem. And then this one. I think I was going to do it the other way around, but too late now. There we go. And then I have this lovely pack of kind of like ephemera cutouts that are in sheets. And if you watch my channel, you've seen me use it before. But I noticed, look, it has a birthday one. So I'm going to get the birthday sticker out. If I can get it. Oh, not a sticker, it has to be glued on. They just like punch out. Yay! And there's one there that says it's your, so I can have it's your birthday, and then there's one here which says love you, which I think is a good one. There we go. Oops. It's very tiny. And my daughter here is wearing a jellyfish hat because it was a sea theme party. And the cake has got Nemo on it and some little seahorses and starfish and another kind of fish. And he really loves fish. So with the rest of his birthday money, you know, people sometimes give money for birthday presents. My daughter has bought him a little fish tank with some fish in, and he loves it. And I'm just putting love you on there, and then I'm going to put it's your birthday up the top. Oh, I guess this is what you're supposed to use the thin end for. If you've got more sense than me, that's what you do. It's your birthday. And another thing that I wanted to pop on here was a little teddy bear sticker. I can remember how to open them, because we always call him Baby Bear. Now, where would they show up? Maybe one there. I've got a big smudge there, haven't I, of something or other. I've put the little bear there, and I'm going to put another little bear at the top. Little bear sticker. And then just to add a little bit more colour and to tie in with the edges, I'm just going to stamp. I've got a little coffee ring stamp here. And I'm just going to stamp some stamps. There we go. And I'll go one down here and one up here. There we go, and that is all ready for me to journal. And even though I already have a smudge on there, I'm just going to blot it with some blotting paper so that I don't make it even worse. Well, I'm happy with that. I think that's a nice little reminder to me of little baby's second birthday already. In fact, he's going to be appearing in all of these spreads. I'm besotted. What can I say? I'm besotted. Small children are so wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to distress the page with my broken foam because I can't immediately remember where the replacements are, if indeed I have any. I think I do, because they come, when you buy the tool, they come with a few little foams. Now that wet glue, I don't like it as much as the stick glue, because it wrinkles up the paper. Not that I mind. With my scruffy, well, let's call it rustic style, I don't really mind if the paper is like wrinkled up a bit. And maybe that will go flat when it dries. I don't know how long it will take to dry. But it is what it is. As soon as I finish this video, I will order more glue. So on this next page, I want to document a visit to the zoo. Hence why my grandson is appearing. So I'm just going to move that out of the way, and I'm going to show you the printer in action. Okay, so here is the little Kodak Mini 3 retro printer. It's quite compact. It's not much difference in size to my little Sprocket. I guess it's a bit fatter and wider, but there's not that. It's still a very compact printer is what I'm trying to say. And it works in a completely different way. It doesn't use the zinc paper. I'll show you now. So let me pick a picture of so you go into the app, and I'm just going to pick a picture of my grandson at the zoo. Let's go with that one. And then you go into a place where you can edit it, and you can see here he's looking at the parrots, which his big sister is feeding. And so I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to add a border. I like the borders, and you can put fancy ones, and you can edit your picture if you want to. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to check my printer's on actually. And here we go. It's just connecting via the Bluetooth, and I just press the print button. Nothing happening. There we go. And I'll move this out of the way. It says, do not touch photo paper while printing. So first you get a blank piece of paper. I find this fascinating. I don't know if you'll be interested. Then it comes out with the yellow first, goes back in. And then it adds a magenta layer, goes back in. Then it adds the cyan layer, goes back in. And now it's laminating the photograph, which you can then take out. And as you can see, I added the white border, so it looks a bit like a Polaroid sort of shape border, or as I did before, you can take that bottom bit off, or you can do it without a border, and then you get the full 3x3 inch photo. And I've done this one without the border to show you, so I'll just snap off the bit at the bottom. So those are your choices. You can either have one like that looks like a Kodak photograph, or you can have one where you've got the full 3x3 inch, and there he's looking at, what does that look like? Maybe a sea lion. So we had a lovely day at the zoo, and we've bought a season ticket so we can take him as often as we want to, because small children do love to see animals, and it's good to support the zoos, I think, because they do conservation work, I'm hoping. It would have been better if I'd done them matching, wouldn't it? But never mind. What I thought I would do is add some washi paper. So I've got this really bright orange one. I thought that would be cool. So I'm going to rip a piece off. And this is really thin, so you can add colour to your page without adding too much bulk. And so I'm doing a very similar layout. I always do this. Once I start a journaling session, I tend to just, like, I'll do a layout and then I find the next layout is really similar and the next one and so on. But I can't think of enough inspiration all at once. So let's pop this piece of washi paper on first. Goodness knows what this is going to be like with this wet glue. Anyway, I suppose you don't need much, and I've covered those wrinkles from the last page and made more, but that's fine. And then I'm going to add my photograph. If anybody knows what this glue is, I don't have the packaging. I don't even remember where it came from. If anybody knows what this glue is, in case anyone's interested, do let us know. And I like that because the orange in his little raincoat and the orange on the parrot that they're feeding sort of goes with that bright orange colour scheme, it seems to me. I don't know what to do with this now. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the orange paper at the top and a little bit at the bottom, like that. And I think it's nice to have colourful paper when you're celebrating something fun that you're doing with children. And I'm going to add actually a little bear while I think about it, because it's our little bear again. I know I've got some more bear stickers somewhere. I need to really sort out my ephemera. Maybe that could be a new video. Me trying to sort out my ephemera. Oh, look, little bear there. Oh, let's stick these on before I lose them. It's been such a worrying time for me, and thank you so much everybody for all your lovely comments. Lovely, lovely comments, which I hope to reply to today. before this video comes out. I also had, like, in the Easter holidays, my son was admitted to hospital. They thought it was appendicitis, but after different tests, because first of all they did a blood test which indicated appendicitis, I don't know how, and so then they did a ultrasound, and he was in so much pain at that point that he passed out, and they had to give him morphine. And then they did a CT scan, and then they said, no, he doesn't have appendicitis, which was good. So he didn't have to have surgery, but his fever was so high that they had to, and his pain was, you know, he was suffering a lot with pain. They had to admit him, and he actually had something called mesenteric adenitis. And I tell you what, when you're sitting, because I can't leave him. I couldn't leave him on his own in hospital. So I sat by his bed. They didn't have any spare camp beds, so I just was sat in a chair by his bed making sure he was okay, and we were trying to obviously keep him cool, fanning him, and he was given intravenous paracetamol to get his temperature down, because it can be really dangerous when your temperature goes really high. So yeah, he had mesenteric adenitis, which is something I'd never heard of. His tummy was full of fluid, and all the lymph nodes in his tummy were inflamed. And I think when they were pressing with the scanner, that increased the pain, which is why he passed out, bless him. And yeah, he didn't actually have to stay in hospital very long, because there's nothing they can do. They'd given him intravenous antibiotics, and then we went home. And it really took him quite a long time to recover. He's had a cough for several months, and they said that might have caused it. So it's just this inflammation of lymph nodes in your abdomen, and bless him. It's so hard watching your children suffer, because you just want to suffer for them. You don't want them to have to go through it. So anyway, I am going to stop talking about sad things. He's fine now, by the way, because I know some of you will ask. He is fine. He's back at school, and he's doing, in the UK we do GCSE exams at the end of year 11, and his are about to start. So if my video production seems a bit slower than usual, that will be why, because obviously I want to help him revise. I'm just cutting out these little stamps, were sent to me by Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. And one of them says new memories. That's a lovely thing to do when you're sending happy mail. Just use your stamps, because we've all got different stamps, haven't we? And I want to put happy memories. Now, where shall I put it? Oh, new memories, it says. New memories. New and happy memories. So let's get a little bit of that. Let's try the other end of the glue, the precision end. Ooh, it still comes out quite thick though. But at least I didn't get it all over my fingers. Oh, but I've got it all over my book, and now it's on my fingers. It's no avoiding me getting gluey, is there? Oh, I should have got my pen, my glue pen out. There we go, new memories. Now, what else could I put on this page? I drank a lot of coffee when I was at the zoo, so I think I'm going to add some of my new coffee washi tape. I really love this one. It's very delicate, sort of. I'm going to pop a bit there, and I'm going to pop a bit here. And do I want anything else on there, do you think? Let me see. What about a little mushroom sticker? There we go. And I'm going to hand letter in my really terrible hand lettering. So this was his first ever trip to the zoo. I haven't left much room for journaling, but it really speaks for itself, doesn't it? There we go. So that's 2 pages done. I've got his birthday, and then I've got the trip to the zoo. And the last one, the last one for today. Oh yeah, I really don't like that glue. Not for me. I don't know if any of you use that glue and love it, but I don't think it's for me. Look, I'm putting my clips on, and I know I want to distress around the edges. So why? Why would I do that? Okay, I've just gone around the edges of my paper and now I can clip it. And the last photograph I want to put in my journal today is this one of my little grandson, and here you can see he is cuddling a Totoro toy. And when I babysit for him, if we decide to watch TV, my favourite film to watch with him is My Neighbour Totoro. So I purchased this little toy for him, which you can see he's being very loving towards and not attacking like he does when he's got a dinosaur. But yeah, he really enjoys that film. He likes the little soot mites. If you haven't seen the film, you should watch it. It's really cool. And I think in the UK it's on Netflix. It's called My Neighbour Totoro. It's a little Japanese film. And I just thought I would include a little clip of him trying to learn to say Totoro.
Can you say Totoro?
Is it Toro?
Totoro?
Is it Toro?
No, not Toro. Totoro.
Is it Toro?
No, Totoro.
Is it Toro?
You're cheeky. Say Totoro.
Is it Toro?
Totoro.
Hey, is it Toro?
Yes, clever boy.
Now, how adorable was that? Is he just adorable because he's my grandson? I have no idea. I've got some black washi paper, which I thought, because it's on this grey sofa that he's sitting on with his little grey toy, I thought I'd use black paper. So let's just rip up, that'll be enough if I go that way. So let's take the edges off, and I'm going to pop the photograph on there. So cute, so cute. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of this page because I quite like that kind of look. And now I'm grabbing some washi tape to see what I would like to include in there. Another coffee one that's got black on it. Maybe those two would look nice. So I have that one, and then a little bit of this one. Did you hear my dogs squeaking in the background then? I think my pet partner's just decided to take them out, and when they get so excited they go We had a lovely dog walk alongside the river yesterday, and I forgot to take my phone, so I didn't get any pictures, which is really annoying. But it was a really lovely walk. It was an absolutely beautiful sunny day, the first sunny day we've had in I don't know how long. I want the two black splodges on this washi tape. And it was just, yeah, it was just delightful. And I was trying to persuade my partner that we should sell our house and buy a narrowboat and live on that. And he's not keen. What a shame. Maybe one day I'll persuade him. Okay, I've got a little bit more room for journaling this time. And then I thought I would add some of these lovely, like, transparent white stickers that Leah sent to me. I mean, look at that. Once you put them onto black, I'm going to use the rest of them in my black journal. Once you put them onto black, they look really pretty. Ooh, I think I want it that way round. And then I have these lovely stickers, which are Tim Holtz stickers that Marie sent to me, I think it was. And thank you, Marie. And they are so lovely. And I just thinking they'll look really nice on the bottom of that photo. So I just have to choose one. Oh, there's one here that says love you. I can never resist the ones that say love you. I'm going to pop that there. Oh, and he loves his Totoro and I love him. So I have plenty of room there for journaling, but I think this video is getting really long. So I will leave you there and I will journal away to my heart's content once I have stopped filming. So that's the 3 pages that I've done today were his birthday, his visit to the zoo and his little toy Totoro. So thank you very much everybody for watching. I'm going to probably film today the walkthrough of the Oracle deck I wanted to share, which is a slightly different kind of video. So don't feel that you need to watch that if you're not interested, but it is a really interesting deck. And then hopefully I will spend some time soon catching up with my diary and all the YouTube videos that I am behind with. So as I said, thank you very much for watching and I will see you again very soon. Bye.